And Hamas established a group here. Hamas doesn't really have existence in the United States,
right?
But it established a group called Islamic Association for Palestine, which was the manifestation of Hamas here in the United States. And it provided all kinds of support, financial and other support, to Hamas to enable it to carry out its activity. The battle we can fight here in the United States legally is under something called the Anti-Terrorism Act, which allows us to sue not just the terrorists, but people who provide material support to the terrorists. And so on behalf of the Boehm family, we obtained a judgment for $156 million against the Islamic Association for Palestine, the embodiment of Hamas here in the United States. Unfortunately, what happened after that was probably anticipated, that IAP just essentially moved down the street, changed its name, put a new name on its door, and continued operating as an organization called American Muslims for Palestine. And what we're doing now is trying to enforce the $156 million judgment against IAP. We're trying to enforce that against its successor, AMP.
So just to be clear, Mr. Шлезингер, it's not a tale of the past, because those same organizations you targeted or addressed back then are still active, still playing a pivotal role in steering not just public opinion, but actions against Israel, Israelis, Jews, nowadays in the U.S.
Exactly right. AMP is one of the organizations that's primarily responsible for creating and supporting SJP, which is the Students for Justice in Palestine. That's the organization that's leading all these horrible protests, disturbing all kinds of activities like the Macy's parade and the lighting of the Christmas tree. But they're also, more importantly, making it difficult or impossible for Zionists or even for Jews to live on campuses of most American colleges these days. And it's incumbent on us, I think, to help prevent the normalization of Hamas.
Right.
As horrific as the events of October 7th were, groups like SJP are trying to create the impression that it's a reasonable response to Israeli oppression